Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. So the card that's out here, when I was shuffling the tarot card deck, I mean, it literally flew across the floor. So I don't know. It's giving me, like somebody flying off of the handle. I don't know, somebody, could fly across the floor, and people could be looking at somebody like, what the hell is going on? It's giving me, like a demon, like taking over somebody. But with this card, which is the Hangman out here, it's giving me, like somebody being persecuted for the truth, or somebody being persecuted, for, like what they know. Wow. But if y'all see, I'm going to turn it upright so y'all can see this person's face. Regardless, of, like this person, like being up here on the cross, it's, that person, like looks unbothered. They look unfazed. And y'all see the light, that's like surrounding, like that person's head. So it's something about, like some light being shed on some stuff, So I don't know. Let's hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Yeah. Creating illusions. This is one of the creating illusions card. So somebody could be creating illusions out here. But this is also like the teacher card. So somebody could be like a master teacher out here. This is also giving me too like because the teacher is God. So something about like God could be like teaching like somebody or some people lessons out here. Or there are some people, that are learning lessons about, like creating illusions. It could have something to do, with, like some type of teachings. It could have something to do, with, like creating illusions when it comes, like to God. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Somebody's emotional out here. We got this card in the YouTube message this morning. So somebody is very emotional out here. It has something to do, with like some type of illusions, that like have been being created. It could be, the person, that has been creating the illusions. But it's also giving me too, like somebody like emotional about some type of teachings. I don't know. That could be the person, that, could have persecuted somebody, for, like the truth. Or that could be, like somebody, that, could feel like that they, are being persecuted, like for the truth. But somebody's intuition is off. Or somebody, like they're not listening, to their intuition. They're not trusting, like their intuition. So it's giving me, like with this creating illusions, this is like, like somebody, like creating illusions in their own mind, instead of, like, like listening to their intuition, or instead of, like, like listening, like to the teachings, that, like, that, have been, like put before them. So this is like, like somebody, having, like a lot of, like older people around them, and so, those people, have lived, like decades, so they've already lived, a certain type of life, or lived life in general, to be able to, like teach others, about life. But somebody, yeah, like they don't take, they don't take in the information, they just create, yeah, like life in their own mind, So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be living in fantasy world mentality out here. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. I don't know. There could be some people, that, or somebody, that, yeah, like, they could feel like that they're, like, yeah, like not hearing, from, yeah, like their, like their intuition, or, yeah, like not hearing, from, like God. And they could be, they could just be avoiding it or ignoring it. But we got the soulmate card, but it came out in the reverse. So there could be a karmic soulmate out here. I don't know. Somebody possibly, yeah, doesn't know that, yeah, like somebody, is a karmic soulmate. That's for somebody, not everybody. But something about, yeah, ignoring, like the teachings, from, yeah, because like on this card, it's like older people. So this could be, yeah, like somebody's ancestors, Yeah. It's a tug of war. Push and pull. Somebody done picked their side out here. Whatever side that they have, yeah, picked. Somebody, could have picked, yeah, like a karmic soulmate's side over, like, yeah, like a divine counterpart's side is also what I'm picking up. But somebody, yeah, could be pulling on somebody's energy, because, yeah, this is the pulling on your energy card. So there could be a karmic soulmate, that could be pulling on somebody's energy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be pulling cards on somebody. But the person that they're pulling cards on, yeah, like they don't have, like, yeah, like the authority, like to pull cards on that person. Why is creating illusions here? Yeah. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a Y. Yeah, somebody's creating illusions. Somebody's playing games. This is, yeah, the game of control. So somebody's trying to control, like a situation, or, trying to control the narrative, by, yeah, creating illusions. And I feel like it's causing them, like some type of emotional turmoil, some type of mental turmoil out here. Why is this emotional here? There's also somebody, that, yeah, like they're trying to control somebody, like, so this is like, yeah, like a young person, yeah, like trying to control, like the minds of older people. But again, whoever, the young person is, they haven't lived enough, to be able to, yeah, like even, like relate, to, yeah, like the older people, I don't know. It's giving me, yeah, like, like younger people. I don't know, if it's like kids, teenagers, or young adults. Yeah, I mean, we see it in the world today, like, yeah, these kids of these days, they think that they know everything. I mean, the saying of the old soul is, yeah, like people that are wise beyond their years. But I feel like that, yeah, in order for, like you to be an old soul, or have, like that soul, of, yeah, like, like, of, like an older individual, yeah, like you have to, like, yeah, like take in the teachings, from those, that, yeah, have lived and learned, you have to, yeah, like been through, some stuff in order, for, yeah, like, to, yeah, like you be wise beyond your years, you have to, yeah, like take in wisdom and knowledge, to, yeah, be wise beyond your years. So something about, yeah, the kids of today, but it's kids on, yeah, multiple cards out here. But somebody definitely is being told to stay calm out here. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a C. Somebody possibly, yeah, doesn't know some stuff. So somebody, could be about to find out some stuff. Or it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, has been enlightened, about some stuff, And so I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, is being told to stay calm, because there could be other people, that, yeah, like they haven't been enlightened about something. Or, yeah, like it's giving me, yeah, like going back to, yeah, somebody being persecuted for the truth. There's people, that, yeah, like they didn't know, that, yeah, somebody was being persecuted for the truth. They didn't know that, yeah, like the truth was the truth. And so I feel like that, yeah, like there could be, like some type of uproar, or some type of, I don't know. It's giving me, you know, yeah, like a lot of people, you know, like just being all over the place, running in circles. So somebody, you know, is being told, yeah, to stay calm. Yeah, we got the ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream at the bottom of the deck. So something about, yeah, arguing and fighting. Mm-hmm. But that hangman card is giving me too, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be about to be enlightened about, you know, like some information. So somebody, you know, could already know some stuff, but yeah, somebody's about to be enlightened about, you know, like some more stuff that they possibly, yeah, don't know. But somebody, you know, could be on drugs out here. Somebody's, yeah, mind could be being controlled by drugs. Why is intuition off here? Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. Something about, yeah, being controlled by the government. I don't know. I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, they're creating, yeah. They're creating, you know, like, yeah, things in their mind, illusions in their mind. It's giving me, yeah, somebody, you know, living in fantasy world mentality out here. But somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. Somebody could be from Washington, D.C. But something about, yeah, like the government, you know, like controlling some stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, yeah, we live in a country, you know, where there's laws, you know, there's regulations. So, you know, but it's something about, yeah, like, I'm a firm believer, you know, that, yeah, like you, like the only way, you know, that, you know, like, an entity, somebody, you know, or whatever, you know, could have control over you is if, yeah, like you give them the control, you know? Mm-hmm. But I mean, slowly but surely, yeah, let me not get into that. Something about the CDC, something about the government. We possibly, you know, are about to, yeah, hear some stuff about, you know, the government, about, you know, yeah, some stuff that's going on. But going back to, yeah, persecuted for the truth. So somebody, you know, could already know some truth, you know. So somebody, you know, could have spoke out. And yeah, somebody, you know, has been persecuted for it. But this is the, yeah, loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, remaining loyal, you know, to, yeah, what they know, you know, remaining loyal to their truth, remaining loyal to themselves, remaining loyal, you know, to, yeah, their divine journey, remaining loyal to the path that they're on. Why is the soulmate card in the reverse? I don't know. Somebody, yeah, somebody being loyal to a karmic soulmate. Somebody, you know, being loyal, you know, to, yeah, like their own feelings, their own emotions. You know, yeah, being loyal, you know, to, yeah, like the illusions that they create in their mind, instead of, yeah, like, you know, looking at life, you know, for, yeah, what it really is, you know. Because these days, you know, there's nothing is, you know, like really hidden. You know, if you want to know an answer, you know, yeah, Google is there. You got Siri, you know, yeah, you got the news, you know. But yeah, a lot of stuff, yeah, is fake. So that could be, you know, what, yeah, like somebody, you know, is creating illusions in their mind off of is, yeah, like fake stuff. But we got the umbrella of protection. So somebody needs to know that, yeah, they're protected for sure. But this is also giving me too, you know, yeah, like whoever this is, yeah, like living in fantasy world mentality. It's giving me, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, is looking, you know, like, yeah, like at other stuff, you know, is, yeah, like to protect them, you know. So this is like, I don't know. This is giving me, you know, like, yeah, like somebody feels unprotected, you know, and so, yeah, like they look to other, you know, sources, you know, for protection. For example, you know, so yeah, like somebody feels like, you know, that they don't have a family, or, you know, yeah, like they're not protected. So then, you know, they, yeah, join, you know, like a gang, or organization, or a cult. Mm-hmm. Mm. Instead of, yeah, trusting in God. Wow. Yeah, somebody's on drugs out here. For sure. Somebody, you know, seals drugs. Why is this tug of war here? Yeah. There definitely, yeah, is a spiritual warfare when it comes to, yeah, kids. Because there are more kids, you know, that, yeah, are passing away than it is adults. Mm-hmm. But we talked about, yeah, you know, like on the message, YouTube message earlier about, you know, like, you know, the world coming together, you know, like, yeah, like to protect these kids and, you know, like get these kids right, you know? Give me another one, please. Yeah. The Madman Plasmad card came out in the reverse. So, yeah, somebody's being told to, yeah, stay calm. Somebody can't be mad out here. Somebody, yeah. Something about hood. It's a lot of government stuff. I don't know, but it's giving me, yeah, like going back to, yeah, when I was picked up on the hangman card, yeah, like somebody being unbothered and unfazed, yeah, about some stuff that's going on. Because it's kind of giving me, yeah, that somebody, you know, yeah, they've already been enlightened about some stuff, you know, that, yeah, is going on. Mm-hmm. Something about, yeah, the government, you know, somebody feels like the government is playing games. I don't know what this is. Somebody playing games with the government. Why is this game no control here? Yeah, we got the temperance. So somebody, you know, is being told, yeah, to remain calm, you know. Somebody, you know, is being told, you know, to continue, you know, like to create a balance, you know, like in your life. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody needs to know that, yeah, like there's a guardian angel, you know, that, yeah, like is in control. Or this is like, yeah, like you know, people, you know, yeah, they're lacking faith, you know. So it's kind of like, yeah, people feeling a certain way, you know, about, yeah, what's going on in the government, you know, instead of them, you know, yeah, like relying on God, you know, and yeah, having faith, you know, that God is going to, you know, like see, you know, like people through. Mm-hmm. But something about, yeah, somebody, you know, balancing out their emotions, staying calm. Yeah, we got the Eight of Wands. So, yeah, some communication. Something about an angel message. Somebody, you know, could receive, you know, like some type of message, you know, like from their angels. Mm-hmm. But something about, yeah, communication, the internet. August the 14th could be significant. Somebody could be a Leo or a Virgo or Leo, Virgo, Cusper. But it's something about, yeah, balance out some communication, or some type of communication is about to balance out. Somebody could be born in 1981, 1984. We got the Knight of Cups. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, want to apologize to somebody out here. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, could be about to receive a lot of communication. And I feel like that somebody, you know, yeah, is being told, you know, to, yeah, remain calm. Mm-hmm. We got the Four of Wands. So something about, yeah, because this is giving me, you know, like celebration. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like, somebody, you know, could be graduating out here. Somebody, you know, could be graduating, you know, like to the next level. This could be, you know, like graduating to the next spiritual level, or, yeah, the next physical level. But this Knight of Cups is giving me, yeah, offer. So it could be multiple offers, you know, coming somebody's way. So somebody's being told to, yeah, pay attention to any offers that are coming their way at this time, yeah, for their protection. We got Six of Swords. So somebody, yeah, could be trying to, like move, like to calmer waters out here. So yeah, the waters are murky. Mm-hmm. Somebody could be born in 1986 or 1968. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo. Cancer, Leo, Cusper. Mm-hmm. Mm. If somebody is traveling, somebody needs to know, that, yeah, like they're being granted safe travels. Mm. Why is this mad plasmid in the reverse? Somebody, could be traveling to Florida. Or somebody, could be from Florida. Or something about Florida is significant. We got the Ten of Wands. So somebody's hiding behind some type of burdens. Somebody's hiding behind, yeah, like some type of actions out here. Somebody, yeah, some actions, that they have taken. This Ten of Wands card is the number 10. So, yeah, we are in October. So, October the 6th could be significant. October the 8th could be significant. October the 14th could be significant. So, something, could have happened, yeah, yesterday. Something's been happening, yeah, all month. And it has something to do with, yeah, heartbreak with the Three of Swords. I feel like somebody else being told to, yeah, like stay calm. Because, yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like somebody could be about to receive, yeah, some information. And it could be heartbreaking. It's like somebody, yeah, needing to keep, like their blood pressure low. I don't know, somebody, could be having, like stabbing pains in their heart. Somebody, could want to, like communicate about some type of resolution as well. It flew out. Somebody could be secretly jealous and hating on somebody's romantic relationship out here. So that could be, what somebody, could find out. It could be, like somebody or some people from somebody's past. Somebody's being told, yeah, to be aware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. So something about, yeah, like a lot of offers coming somebody's way. Somebody needs to know that, yeah, there is somebody or some people that are turning others against somebody out here. But it's by, yeah, like creating illusions. It's by, yeah, like playing a game of control, or just, yeah, playing games. So, yeah, somebody's being told to, yeah, stay calm. Somebody, could be, yeah, turning others against somebody, yeah, whoever these people that somebody's trying to turn against somebody, yeah, they're communicating with these people. Or somebody, feels like that the government, was turning, like everybody against one another. But it's up to, yeah, the human race, to come together, So something about, yeah, like somebody's mind is just off. But yeah, somebody's being told, yeah, regardless, to stay calm. Somebody would benefit, like recharging their energy, somebody, could be distancing themselves, and it could be because, yeah, they've already been enlightened, about some stuff. Somebody, is being told to, yeah, do things, like that make them happy, Don't worry about, yeah, the naysayers. Don't worry about, yeah, what's going on. Yeah, because there's somebody out here that definitely, yeah, they have a personality disorder, so they don't know how to be themselves. So whoever this is that, yeah, don't know how to be themselves, yeah, they have the nerve to want to turn others against somebody that, yeah, knows how to be themselves. Somebody's closest friends, could hold grudges against somebody. I don't know, somebody, yeah, could be distancing themselves. Somebody could be moving, away from some people out here. But something about, yeah, somebody, you know, could want to apologize, you know, for, yeah, turning, you know, like people against somebody out here. It's also what I'm picking up. Yeah. But there are some people that, yeah, are secretly jealous and hating on somebody's romantic relationship. I feel like that these people have been hiding behind, yeah, some type of actions, you know, that, yeah, like they have been, you know, like taking. Yeah, we got trickster spirit. So, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, operating, you know, like with a trickster spirit, you know, yeah, turning other people against somebody, you know. So be aware of, yeah, trickster spirits trying to communicate, trying to bring offers. But it's also giving me too, yeah, trickster spirit. So it goes back to, yeah, you know, like somebody creating in their own mind, you know, yeah, stuff. It's giving me, yeah, like somebody definitely could have some type of entity on them, or yeah, like somebody, you know, is just allowing, yeah, trickster spirits, you know, to, yeah, manipulate them, you know. We got a copycat. So I feel like that there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they came against somebody before and they're trying to do it again. That's what this copycat energy, or yeah, like somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they tried to trick somebody before, you know, they could be trying to trick somebody again, so be aware. But yeah, there's somebody, or some people that, yeah, they're trying to be just like somebody and everything that, and do everything that somebody does. So somebody out here trying to steal somebody's swag. Somebody's trying to steal somebody's light, you know? Yeah. Somebody, you know, could be posting on social media. Whatever they're posting on social media, you know, it could be, you know, like directed to somebody, you know? But yeah, like somebody, you know, with this calm and with this, yeah, the intuition being off, somebody's intuition is not off, but it's like, yeah, like somebody's unbothered or unfazed, or somebody's not paying attention. This is like, yeah, like somebody posting on Instagram, but yeah, somebody don't have Instagram, you know, or yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, posting some stuff, you know, but yeah, like somebody sees it and somebody scrolls past it, you know. We got a business rival. So there's a business rival that can't stand somebody's grind and hustle. It's a lot of people out here. It's a lot of people. So it's not just one person. It's a lot of people. Yeah. And whoever these people are, yeah, they have personality disorders. They don't know how to be themselves. So yeah, there's a copycat that don't know how to be themselves. Yeah, there's followers out here. Or something about, yeah, somebody's followers. Somebody, you know, could be following somebody on social media. You know, somebody, you know, could have a lot of followers. But whoever these people are, maybe they don't, you know, they don't realize that they are sending somebody, you know, like the evil eye when it comes to their words and their actions. So it goes back to, yeah, somebody's intuition being off, or yeah, like whoever these people are, they don't realize, you know, that, yeah, like they're sending, you know, like the evil eye, you know, when it comes to, yeah, like their words and their actions. Yeah, negative projections. So it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like transmuting, you know, like some type of energy that's being, you know, like, yeah, sent. Somebody, yeah. Yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they're just trying to disturb somebody's peace. So somebody's being told to, yeah, remain balanced, you know, remain calm. Yeah, whoever these people are, they want to get somebody up in their feelings, you know. But somebody, you know, is being told to be aware, because there definitely could be somebody or some people that are coming in to spin the truth. And then we got the new moon. So, you know, we are coming up on a new moon within the next week or two. And so, yes, whatever this is, it could take place by the new moon. So, yeah, somebody's being told, yeah, to stay consistent and, yeah, don't get distracted. Yep, and don't stoop to their level. Mm-hmm. But with this Knight of Cups, yeah, whoever these people are, they're childish as freak. Yeah, they're childish and immature. They like to play childish and immature games. So maybe that's why I was picking up on, yeah, like, you know, kids. So, you know, like, yeah, like older people, you know, yeah, acting like, you know, yeah, that they're, you know, teenagers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't stoop to their level, because whoever these people are, yeah, they're definitely, yeah, going to make themselves look like a clown. Somebody already looks like a clown, especially, yeah, with this Ten of Wands. But somebody, you know, yeah, whoever these people are, they're trying to disturb your peace. They could be trying to, you know, like get you to make a clown of yourself. Mm-hmm. But it's also, too, yeah, somebody already feels like a clown. Mm-hmm. Something about, yeah, somebody being a free thinker. Somebody, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they have their own opinions, you know, but yeah, everybody, you know, has an opinion, you know, like, yeah, everybody has a butthole, you know. But it's something about, yeah, people, you know, yeah, they don't like somebody's opinion, but I feel like it's really, going back to, yeah, the beginning of the message, it's really, yeah, somebody being enlightened about some information, you know. We got hospital. So somebody, you know, yeah, could go to the hospital. Or somebody, you know, trying to disturb somebody's peace, you know. Somebody, you know, could find out that somebody's in the hospital. Somebody definitely is burdened by some type of actions that they took. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an O. At the bottom of the deck, we have, yeah, they have been hospitalized. So somebody, you know, could find out that somebody's been hospitalized out here. But it's something about, yeah, distractions. So, yeah, be aware. Yeah, stay consistent. Don't get distracted. Yeah, because whoever these people are, yeah, they're toxic as freak. There definitely could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, could have lied about being in a relationship with somebody. So somebody, you know, yeah, could find out, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, lied about being in a relationship. We got forgive and let go. So when it comes to, yeah, like that Knight of Cups energy, somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, bring forth, you know, like some type of, you know, some type of offer, because this person, you know, they have, you know, like a cup in their hand, like they're trying to offer something. So it could be, you know, for, yeah, like somebody, you know, wants to apologize and wants to be like, oh, why don't we just, you know, forgive, you know, and let go. There's a Native American on this card. So something about, yeah, like somebody having Native American ancestors, or somebody, you know, yeah, they have Native American descent. Somebody could be Native American. Somebody's loyal to, yeah, like their heritage out here. But somebody needs to know that, yeah, like their ancestors, you know, yeah, are loyal to them for sure. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could try to bring forth some type of offering, you know, to, yeah, like somebody's ancestors, you know. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like disrespected somebody's ancestors. Or, yeah, somebody's ancestors just feel disrespected because, yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they're trying to disturb somebody's peace. But, yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're looking like a clown, and their life is uncontrollable out here. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could want to, yeah, give somebody some money. That could be, you know, like the offering, you know. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody looking like a clown. So, I don't know. Somebody, yeah, betrayed somebody. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like they done got played and betrayed. But something about, yeah, negotiation. So, we got an Aries. So there's an Aries involved. Somebody, you know, could find out that an Aries is in a hospital. It could be somebody's father, somebody's baby father. We got email. We got text message. So something about, yeah, email, text message. So something about, yeah, a lot of communication. We got signing paperwork. So somebody you know could be signing some type of paperwork out here. It could have something to do with an offer. It could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, somebody being in the hospital. But somebody definitely is carrying emotional weight out here. I'm also picking up too, yeah, like with this carrying emotional weight, this is like, you know, like somebody, yeah, emotional eater. So somebody, you know, could be gaining a lot of weight out here. But we got assets. So somebody, you know, could be signing some paperwork when it comes, you know, like to some type of assets out here. But something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have gained a lot of weight. Somebody's jealous, you know, because, yeah, somebody, you know, could exercise, or somebody, you know, could eat right. I don't know. It's something about, yeah, like people, you know, wanting somebody to make a clown of themselves, but yeah, like they're making a clown of themselves. Yeah, somebody told exaggerated storytelling out here, or somebody, you know, gave somebody some money to exaggerate a story. But somebody definitely, yeah, exaggerated some type of story out here. And so whoever this is that, yeah, exaggerated some type of story, yeah, the big mouth coward don't have nothing to say now. Yeah, whoever this is, they're walking around with a guilty conscience. So this exaggerated story, you know, could have been to, yeah, disturb your peace, you know, to distract you, to get you to stoop to their level. Yeah, don't do it. Whoever this is, yeah, they're jealous because you are loved. I don't know if somebody wants somebody to walk around with a guilty conscience, you know, because of, yeah, like some stuff that, you know, like that's going on with them. But yeah, whatever's going on with these people, that's their problem. So somebody, you know, yeah, is jealous because somebody's loved. So yeah, somebody wants to spill some tea. Or somebody, you know, spilled some tea, but it was exaggerated storytelling. But somebody, you know, could want to spill some type of tea. But I feel like, yeah, like somebody wants to, you know, spill some tea. And then, yeah, like think that somebody, you know, is going to forgive and, you know, like, and let it go. Or maybe that's what somebody's being told to do. Yeah, we got text message. So somebody, you know, could spill the tea in a text message, or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, receiving a text message and it has something to do, you know, with somebody giving somebody some money or receiving some money. Yeah, but somebody's crooked out here. Somebody's crooked. Somebody done did some crooked stuff out here. So somebody don't want to fight. I feel like they don't want to fight because, yeah, like they can't fight this. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have paid authorities to convict somebody. So going back to, yeah, giving money, crooked. Yeah, with this Aries, this is like, yeah, like judge energy. So yeah, somebody, you know, could have paid authorities, you know, like to convict somebody of something. And there, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, attacked somebody's throat chakra as well. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, the scales are balancing out. And you could be seeing, yeah, the angel number 444. So yeah, somebody needs to know that they are protected out here. But yeah, there's a chronic liar. There's a chronic liar, you know, that's jealous because somebody's loved. There's a chronic liar, you know, that, yeah, told an exaggerated story. There's a chronic liar that definitely, yeah, could have paid authorities to convict somebody. Somebody, you know, could be born in 1992. And so all of this because, yeah, somebody's dreams are manifesting. So yeah, somebody's being told to, yeah, to stay consistent. Don't get distracted. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, somebody, you know, could have tried to pay authorities to convict somebody because they didn't want somebody to have something that possibly, yeah, somebody doesn't know that belongs to them. It could have something to do with some assets. But yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they thought that they were protected from this. It could be, yeah, like a crooked judge that's involved. You could be seeing the angel number 888, but yeah, somebody's being told, yeah, to you know, remain balanced, you know, yeah, to continue, you know, to, yeah, find a balance, you know, when it comes to their life. Yeah, but yeah, somebody's dreams are manifesting out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be born in 1984 or 1948. Or somebody could be 48 years old. Wow. So we got social media meltdown. So somebody could be about to have some type of social media meltdown out here. I don't know if that's what somebody, wanted somebody to do, was have a social media meltdown. But somebody definitely, could have a social media meltdown out here. Somebody definitely, needs to, focus on, beginnings, like new beginnings. Somebody needs to focus on, balance, creativity. But there is a toxic, low-vibing karmic out here that definitely, could have paid authorities to convict somebody, who could have exaggerated some type of storytelling. But we did pick up on, a karmic soulmate. So they could be, swallowing their pride now. So I don't know. Somebody, could try to, text somebody. But this is the person that, attacks somebody's throat chakra. We got an older brother. So there could be an older brother that's involved. Somebody definitely, could be sending somebody in like irritation energy. So somebody sending somebody irritation energy, they thought that they were protected from this. They're not protected from this, but somebody is. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a K. Something about somebody getting knocked out, or somebody, trying to act like, that everything's okay, but it's not. Somebody could be from Oklahoma. Somebody, could be rethinking their voice now. But it's something about, like somebody, like trying to attack somebody's throat chakra, thinking, that, like somebody, was going to, like stop, speaking on certain stuff. Or stop, going back to, the beginning of the message, like, people persecuting somebody for the truth. And so whoever these people are, they're trapped. But it's something about, somebody being hospitalized. I don't know, somebody's older brother could be hospitalized. We got a love spell. So somebody, could be trapped in, like some type of love spell. Whoever these people are, they didn't think things through. Because, they operate in their south node. So, they didn't think things through. So, there could be somebody that definitely, could want to apologize now. There are some people that have been pointing fingers and placing blame. Whoever these people are, they know that they're guilty. They engaged in, some type of manipulative behavior out here. And so, somebody needs to know that, their ancestors have their hands in something. And, somebody has guardian angel protection. Somebody, could have been trying to, could be trying to use somebody as a scapegoat, Or they were trying to, use somebody as a scapegoat, but it didn't work. We got feelings don't lie. So, somebody's all up in their feelings for sure. There could be, like some type of argument. And it has something to do with, whoever this message is for. So, there is somebody or some people that finally knows everything that was done to you. And it could have something to do with, persecuting you for the truth. It has something to do, with, somebody paying authorities to convict you. It could have something to do, with, like somebody, like hiding information, from somebody. It has something to do with some assets or, something that belongs to somebody. But, somebody's being told to, embrace your abilities because, they are blessings. So, something about, somebody's creative abilities out here. Somebody, could have been copycatting, somebody's creative abilities. But somebody wasn't paying attention to the signs, so it goes back to somebody's intuition being off, or somebody not listening to their intuition, not listening to some type of guidance. Whoever this is, they definitely undermined somebody's authority. Or there are some people that undermined somebody's authority. Yeah. There's somebody that definitely, yeah, realized that they listened to the wrong people. And somebody definitely, yeah, was fishing for information. So, yeah, somebody, could have been pulling cards on somebody. Or somebody, yeah, they could have, paid, to, yeah, get some information. But we got, yeah, throat chakra. So somebody definitely, yeah, tried to attack somebody's throat chakra out here. Something about, yeah, playing a game and it has something to do with, yeah, communication. Yeah, we got a divine feminine, so you could be a divine feminine, or this is about a divine feminine. The path to happiness is paved with boundaries. So, yeah, somebody is being told to prepare to put them up. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Because there's somebody that definitely, yeah, could have tried to save face. But, yeah, like they know they realize that it may be too late. Because whoever this is, they could be having dark thoughts. Yeah, they speak in dark words. Yeah, they're surrounded by dark energy. But it goes back to, yeah, people, possibly, yeah, didn't know, that they were, yeah, like sending the evil eye, with their words and their actions. Yep. But there is some people that definitely, yeah, set off the spiritual alarm out here. So, yeah. So that's why, yeah, guardian angel is out here. That's why ancestors are out here. We have September. So somebody, could have set off the spiritual alarm in September. Somebody wasn't paying attention to some type of signs in September. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have undermined somebody's authority in September. This could be, like somebody's physical authority or somebody's spiritual authority. But we got a drug dealer. So somebody definitely, yeah, into drugs, steals drugs. We got spiritual gifts revoked. So somebody, could get their spiritual gifts revoked out here. Or somebody, yeah, they were trying to, like, yeah, get somebody to stoop to their level, to, yeah, do something, to, yeah, to go against, yeah, like, what God, has already told them, not to do. But there could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could be getting their spiritual gifts revoked. Somebody definitely, yeah, thinks that they're, like a divine being, but they're not. And they're about to be shown. Going back to, yeah, like that copycat, that karmic soulmate. We got waiting for the perfect moment. So somebody, could be, yeah, waiting for the perfect moment to do something. I don't know if it's, yeah, like to communicate, or if it's, yeah, like to, like, yeah, like try to shoot some shots, Try to, yeah, make a clown of somebody, or you try to get somebody to make a clown of themselves. But, yeah, somebody's being told, yeah, to stay calm. Especially, yeah, when it comes, to, like, yeah, offers that are coming their way. Yeah, we got an ex-lover, so there's an ex-lover involved. So there could be an ex-lover that could be waiting for the perfect moment to strike. So somebody just needs to be aware. Yeah. But somebody's being told, yeah, to continue to have unwavering self-beliefs out here. So something about, yeah, like somebody believing in themselves. But, yeah, unwavering self-beliefs, unwavering beliefs when it comes, to, yeah, like, like them believing in, like, yeah, like a higher power. But somebody, yeah, like somebody wavers when it comes to their self-belief out here. That's what people wanted somebody to do, waver, and them, like, believing in themselves. Believing, that, yeah, like, the abilities they have, are, yeah, blessings, So people didn't want somebody to, believe, that, yeah, like, their abilities, yeah, were blessings to others. Somebody, could have set off the spiritual alarm when they were cyber hacking. So somebody, could have been using, like their employer's internet or email for personal use out here. So that could be, how somebody, was fishing for information. But yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they done set off the spiritual alarm. They could have set off, some type of physical alarm, but yeah, they tried to save face, but they realized, yeah, it may be too late. Somebody, yeah, wasn't paying attention to the signs. Whoever this person is, yeah, they're lost. And we got government scams, so yeah, something about the government. But it goes back to, yeah, like, like somebody being enlightened about some information. Or, yeah, somebody being persecuted for the truth. So somebody's involved in some type of government scam out here. It has something to do with moving. It has something to do, But whoever this is, that undermined somebody's authority, like try to play some type of game with somebody, I feel like they set off the spiritual alarm. And because they undermined somebody's authority. So be aware of somebody trying to be vague with some details. Or somebody trying to be vague with some details, Basically, like trying to save face, but like it's too late. Somebody already knows some information. Yep, whoever this is, they're unable to catch a good break. They can't win for losing. But it's giving me, like whoever this is, they weren't paying attention to some type of signs out here. And it's something about, like somebody's abilities being blessings. So somebody, could have blessed somebody, with their abilities, Somebody, could have literally told somebody, simply, pay attention, to, what's the signs. Pay attention to what's going on around you, But they didn't pay attention to the signs. And now they're lost. Yep. Somebody, could find out, that they were betrayed by their siblings. Somebody, could find out, that, people, finally knows everything that was done to somebody as far as somebody being betrayed by their siblings out here. Yeah, somebody has a high level of self-awareness. So something about, self. Unwavering self-beliefs. Having a high level of self-awareness. So somebody's trying to copycat somebody. And like they're being exposed for being, a fraud. So somebody's being told, to get out the raid because here comes the cockroaches. So something about, some people, because cockroaches, they come for crumbs. They come, So something about, curious critters looking for crumbs. We got a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or there's one involved. So there are some people that, could be trying to play the blame game. But that's a part of, like somebody trying to, like save face, trying to play the blame game. So whoever this is, they no longer want to keep a secret. So somebody's about to, find out some type of secret, that somebody's been keeping. So somebody's being told to, stay calm. We got a Pisces, we got a Taurus, we got a Libra. So somebody's siblings could be a Pisces, a Taurus, or a Libra, or there's a Pisces, Taurus, or a Libra that was betrayed by their siblings, or there's some people that finally knows everything that was done to whoever this message is for. So you could be seeing the angel number 1211. So just know that like your hard work and your dedication will be rewarded, especially when it comes to your hard work on yourself. Your dedication to yourself will be rewarded. Yep. Somebody, they could be healing, from some type of anxiety or some type of depression, or it's going back to, like somebody doing, like a whole lot of work on themselves, But we got cycle ending. So some type of cycle definitely, is ending out here. For sure. And then, we got divine feminine again. So somebody possibly, they no longer want to keep a secret from a divine feminine, or somebody, that, is operating in their divine feminine energy. You could be a masculine, operating in your divine feminine energy. But something about, people arguing about somebody, whether somebody's a divine feminine or not. I feel like that they know now. And whoever these people are, they ain't laughing no more. Yep. And just know that, your thoughts create your reality. So it goes back to, like somebody's dreams are manifesting. But something about, embracing your abilities. They are blessings. So something about, dreams. And I did, have a dream, We talked about that on, YouTube, but it's something about, like, like somebody's dreams are manifesting, somebody's thoughts, are, like coming into reality. If that makes any sense. But we got Judas energy. So there's a Judas in somebody's camp. Somebody wasn't, paying attention to the signs when it comes to, Judas in their camp. And so somebody, could be about to be overloaded by some information. But Judas, try to take Jesus' place. Judas wanted, wanted to be Jesus pretty much. Copycat. So basically, there's a Judas, or somebody, that undermined somebody's authority. And whoever this is, they've been hiding secrets from somebody. I'm also picking up too that going back to the exaggerated storytelling. There's some people, they could have tried to lie and say, like that a divine feminine, divine masculine, was hiding secrets from somebody. Going back to fishing for information. Somebody's sister is involved. So somebody, could be getting in an argument with their sister about somebody. Somebody's sister could finally know what was done to somebody. But here comes the positive news. You could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, There were people, that, undermined somebody's authority, and, they were trying to block, like somebody's creativity. So whoever these people are, don't be fooled by their words. Because, I feel like that somebody's words, was the reason why, a fire is big. Somebody threw gasoline on the fire out here. And so, somebody's worst nightmare could be coming true. For undermining somebody's authority, for trying to block, like somebody's creativity. But while somebody's dreams are manifesting, somebody's worst nightmare is coming true. So it could also have to do with somebody being in the hospital. There's a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is involved. But somebody's being looked at as a clown, a joke, a coward, a fraud. But it goes back to, people wanting somebody to be, make a clown of themselves or look like a clown. So, when it comes to whoever this is, don't overextend yourself because, they don't deserve it. So one of these siblings that somebody was betrayed by, was somebody's sister. But somebody, faced adversity and, maintained a positive attitude. So, whatever, people were doing, it was to cause, somebody adversity. It was to, try to block somebody. But somebody maintained a positive attitude, and, kept moving forward. So somebody could now want to, join forces with somebody. So somebody just needs to be aware. But it's because their worst nightmare is coming true. Somebody could also want to join forces with somebody because they could be trying to get their hands on some paperwork. Or something about, somebody's worst nightmare is coming true. Something about, somebody getting their hands on some paperwork. So somebody no longer wants to keep a secret, but when it comes to, some paperwork, it's giving me, like assets. Somebody's being looked at, as a joke, a clown, a coward, a fraud, because, they've been telling somebody's business to everybody. So it could be a sister involved or, siblings, I don't know. But, somebody no longer wants to keep a secret out here. We got a Virgo, Libra, Cusper, so there's a Virgo, Libra, Cusper involved. So whatever this information is, that somebody receives, it's going to help somebody to heal. Because somebody could find out that somebody's been arrested. Or somebody, they could say that they want to join forces with somebody, to, get somebody arrested out here. don't know. Somebody could be trying to get some their hands on some paperwork, and it has something to do, you know, with you know, like somebody, you know, done got arrested. You know how the case has paperwork. You know, so somebody could be trying to get their hands on, yeah, like some type of paperwork out here. I don't know. Something about, yeah. Somebody could be trying to get their hands on some paperwork. Has something to do with, yeah, like somebody being pregnant. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, they don't have the authority, you know, like to do so. Something about, yeah, government fraud. I don't know. But yeah, whatever, you know, somebody's trying to get their hands on as far as some paperwork, yeah, they're hitting a dead end. They're going nowhere. And it could end up, yeah, that somebody gets arrested. There's a friend of me involved. So yeah, somebody's friend of me is involved. But yeah, here comes the good news. Somebody definitely, yeah, could want to hold themselves accountable. But it's only because, yeah, their worst nightmare is coming true. But whoever this is, yeah, they don't have, you know, your best interest at heart. Or somebody, yeah, wants to, you know, hold themselves accountable because, yeah, like they didn't have somebody's best interest at heart. Yep, whoever this is, yeah, they're feeling unfulfilled and they're feeling empty. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could have did all of this because, yeah, they're feeling unfulfilled and empty. So somebody feels fulfilled, you know, and full, you know. So somebody, yeah, somebody wants to join forces with somebody because they're feeling unfulfilled and empty. We got conspiracy to commit crimes. So somebody, you know, could hold themselves accountable for conspiring to commit some type of crimes out here. So somebody, you know, could be trying to get their hands on some paperwork and it has something to do with somebody conspiring to commit crimes. But there's also somebody that, yeah, they feel left behind. They're feeling unfulfilled and empty. They feel left behind. But it's something about, yeah, somebody holding themselves accountable for feeling unfulfilled and empty, for feeling left behind. Yeah, do some inner work, you know, do some work on yourself. But yeah, catastrophe is near for somebody or some people, especially for somebody or some people trying to get their hands on some paperwork. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody's physically in debt out here. So that could be why somebody's feeling unfulfilled and empty out here. Somebody, you know, done put themselves physically in debt. Trying to block somebody's creativity. But we got not commitment ready. So, I don't know. There could be somebody, you know, who wants to join forces with somebody, but they're not commitment ready. Or, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they, you know, only, you know, yeah, wanted to be around somebody because, yeah, they were physically in debt. Yeah, because somebody, yeah, is in their growth mindset. Yep, so be aware of, yeah, a devil in a new dress or a new suit trying to, yeah, you know, join forces with somebody. Yeah, somebody's being told to, yeah, stay strong, be manipulation proof. Yeah, because somebody deserves real love. So somebody, you know, could be trying to come in and act like that they're commitment ready only because, yeah, they're physically in debt. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that, yeah, you deserve real love. Somebody definitely, yeah, has been, you know, like, yeah, telling somebody's business to everybody. Whoever this is, you know, they could have ghosted somebody, separated somebody, or, yeah, somebody feels left behind. Yeah, somebody used a cheat code and, yeah, they still lost. So this is like, yeah, somebody using multiple people to come up against somebody, you know, and, yeah, they still lost. somebody, you know, telling people somebody's business and secrets to everybody, or yeah, like trying to exaggerate, you know, like a story. And yeah, then people finally knows everything that was done to somebody. People finally, you know, that yeah, somebody lied. We got convicted of a crime. So somebody, you know, could be, yeah, found to be convicted of a crime out here. Or something about, yeah, like somebody wanting to join forces with somebody because, yeah, somebody, you know, done committed some type of crime out here. And so when it comes to, yeah, somebody making some type of decision, yeah, somebody needs to know that, yeah, it's your decision. Something about, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, being physically in debt, you know, and yeah, like they can't pay, you know. So something about, yeah, like somebody's worst nightmare, yeah, could be coming true. That they're, yeah, going to be convicted of a crime. Or they know, you know, that, yeah, like they're going to be convicted of a crime. So they could be trying to, you know, like, yeah, communicate with somebody. We got decisiveness is a trait of a leader. So, yeah, somebody's decisive. Somebody makes decisive decisions. So somebody's being told, yeah, to make a decisive decision out here. But we got tears of shame. So there could be somebody or some people that could be about to cry tears of shame. And then we got CPS. So CPS could be involved. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they were trying to get CPS involved, or but yeah, somebody's being told to stay consistent and yeah, stay motivated, stay strong, be manipulation proof. Somebody also needs to know that yeah, they're protected, yeah, by their ancestors. Yep. So there are somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be asking people about you. Yep. We got the throat chakra again. So whoever's asking people about you, they could be the ones that could have been trying to attack somebody's throat chakra. But somebody, you know, could be trying to communicate with somebody. But yeah, somebody's out here speaking truth. So there's somebody, you know, that yeah, they could be wanting to control the uncontrollable out here. So they could, yeah, persecuted somebody for the truth, you know. They don't want somebody, you know, like to speak some type of truth. So this is like, yeah, somebody telling somebody's business to everybody. And yeah, like they undermining somebody's authority. So then, yeah, somebody's ancestors go up into that person or those people's Akashic records, you know, and yeah, and give somebody, you know, hella information about these people. Yep. But whatever's going on, yeah, it's a never-ending story. Or something about, yeah, somebody's exaggerated storytelling, yeah, it's never ending, you know, and it keeps changing, you know, yeah. So somebody needs to know that, yeah, your name is being spoken in rooms that you are not in. And there is somebody or some people that, yeah, they don't want you to remember the past. So something about, yeah, what happened in the past. Somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, bring up the past, you know, to, yeah, get somebody, you know, to stoop to their level. Again, don't stoop to their level, you know. We got starting a new business. So somebody, you know, could be starting a new business. Be aware, you know, of, yeah, somebody, you know, trying to come in, join forces, you know, to, yeah, start a new business with somebody. Whoever this is, yeah, they're coming in to run game. Or somebody, yeah, they've been running game, you know, and it's time, you know, for, yeah, them, to, yeah, their game to be over. Yeah, because whoever this is, yeah, they were trying to interfere with God's work. This is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could have ignored some type of advice. This is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they're negative, you know, and they're, you know, yeah, spreading their negativity amongst people. I don't know if somebody didn't thought, you know, that, yeah, like them running game wasn't negative, or them running game wasn't a form of manipulation. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Whoever this is, yeah, they could be claiming to be awakened, but they are not. Or yeah, there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they were talking about somebody, you know, yeah, and they were like, oh, they're not a divine being. They claim to be awakened, but they're not, yeah. They're about to find out that somebody is awakened. Yeah, they're about to find out that they were trying to interfere with God's work. And so, yeah, some facts will be made known. Some facts will be made known to whoever these people are that think that somebody is claiming to be awakened and they're not. Yeah, somebody's an awakened individual out here. Yeah, somebody's a very enlightened individual out here. But it's something about, yeah, somebody wanting to join forces with somebody, acting like that they're awakened, but they're not. We got family members passed away due to spells. So, somebody, you know, could find out that, yeah, some family members passed away due to some spells out here. You could be seeing the angel number 666. Yeah, somebody's being told, you know, yeah, to continue to stay focused, you know. Somebody, you know, could be self-reflecting now. Somebody, yeah, could be wanting to hold themselves accountable now. But whoever this is, yeah, they were trying to block your manifestations. And so, yeah, karma is a bitch. And so, yeah, there is some spell work that definitely, yeah, backfired. A money spell, a love spell, a health spell. Somebody, you know, could have done it, yeah, because they were craving attention. But something about, yeah, like somebody making up an exaggerated story about somebody. Yeah, we got a master energy drainer out here. So there's a master energy drainer, you know, that was manipulating people, you know, to, yeah, try to block somebody's manifestations, you know. Yeah, there's a master energy drainer, you know, that, yeah, they decided, you know, to manipulate people to, yeah, undermine somebody's authority, to try to block somebody's creativity. Whoever this is, yeah, they're a fraud. So somebody, you know, that, yeah, was claiming to be awakened, yeah, they're not. They're not awakened, they're a fraud. Or, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, try to join forces with somebody, yeah, they're a fraud. But it goes back to, yeah, like that copycat, fraud. So somebody's been hiding a lot of secrets from somebody, you know. And I feel like that, yeah, whoever this person is, they've been telling somebody's business to people and thinking, you know, that their business, you know, was going to be kept behind closed doors. Whoever this is, yeah, they could have used some type of documents, and the documents could have been used in a scam and it backfired. So that could be the documents that somebody, you know, could be trying to, you know, like get their hands on. Something about, yeah, like it's somebody's decision when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, like pressing charges, you know, getting somebody convicted of a crime. But somebody's also being told, yeah, to continue, you know, to unlock the potential within. So, yeah, people calling somebody a fraud, they're not awakened. Yeah, somebody's being told to continue to unlock the potential within. Yeah, it's giving me, yeah, actions speak louder than words. Yeah. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, you could be seeing the angel number 999, but yeah, there is a cycle that definitely, yeah, is ending out here. We got pictures and videos. So something about, yeah, somebody, you know, doing some fraud when it comes to some type of pictures or videos. There could be some type of pictures or videos, you know, that could be, you know, like used, you know, like, yeah, like evidence. But yeah, we got hidden family secrets. So that could be the secret, you know, that somebody, you know, could be hiding from somebody. Anything else? Yep. So there could be somebody, you know, that could be coming in on bended knee, asking, you know, for some type of forgiveness, because there are, yeah, some supernatural events that definitely, yeah, could be taking place around somebody or some people. Whoever this big mouth coward is. So there's a big mouth coward that, yeah, could be coming in on bended knee asking for forgiveness. And somebody, yeah, needs to know that they passed the test. So, yeah, congratulations. So, something about, yeah, somebody remaining calm, somebody remaining balanced, somebody, you know, yeah, continuing to have unwavering self-beliefs, continuing to work on themselves, yeah. And so, yeah, if you can dream it, you can build it. So, yeah, somebody, you know, is, yeah, definitely manifesting something out here. And I feel like it's something great. But, yeah, there are some people that try to bury you. They just didn't know that you was a seed. Yeah. So whoever this is, yeah, they mastered the technique of gaslighting out here. And somebody definitely, yeah, lied about who they are. So, yeah, fraud alert. Big mouth coward. Whoever this is, yeah, they are the master of deflection. But we got the truth will set everybody free. So somebody, you know, could want to, you know, like tell the truth. We do got arrested. So, yeah, somebody, you know, could tell the truth, you know, and, yeah, like free somebody from being arrested or, or, yeah, somebody, you know, tell the truth, you know, to, yeah, set themselves free, you know, from, yeah, some type of cycle out here. Anything else? Yep. So, yeah, there are some messages that are being used as evidence out here. So somebody, you know, could be gaining the courage to communicate with somebody. That could be the person, you know, yeah, coming in on bended knee to ask for forgiveness. But yeah, somebody's being told, yeah, don't overextend yourself because, yeah, they don't deserve it. Because whoever this is, yeah, they twisted the truth. And so, yeah, whatever, you know, like somebody, you know, is about to receive, yeah, somebody deserves it. Wow. So we got a baby father. So something about somebody's baby father. This could be somebody's baby father. But somebody's plate is empty out here. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, wanting, yeah, like their plate to be full. Or, yeah, like whatever they did to try to, you know, fill their plate. But whoever this is, yeah, they still haven't learned some type of lesson out here. So, yeah, that's why somebody doesn't need to overextend themselves because, yeah, they don't deserve it. So whoever this is, they could want to explain. Please let me explain what happened. Whoever this is, they could be getting a spiritual life sentence. But something about, yeah, somebody being arrested. Yep. But they were involved in mischief and they don't want you to know. Or somebody, you know, is trying to, yeah, tell on somebody else or other people. But, yeah, somebody mastered the art of storytelling. So, yeah. But we already know exaggerated storytelling. We got a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But it goes back to, yeah, like somebody being enlightened. Somebody already knows, you know, some stuff. Yep. But yeah, somebody wants to reappear years after ghosting. And then we got a brother. So there's a brother involved. So somebody done already passed their test. So I feel like that somebody, you know, just needs to know, you know, that, yeah, people, you know, yeah, people definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like join forces with somebody. These people, you know, could be involved in some type of dirty money out here. Somebody, you know, could be trying to clean up, you know, like some dirty money. But it's something about, yeah, somebody passing a test. So whoever these people are, you know, yeah, they were trying to, they're trying to interfere with God's work. So regardless, you know, of, yeah, what's going on, yeah, they're trying to interfere with God's work. So somebody needs to know that, yeah, like you're stronger than you appear. And it's something about this that's significant. So somebody shook. Be aware of, whoever these people are, wanting to shower you with false praise, because, the game is over. Wow. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.